shape.
Now, the thing about Tree Rollins is he came to the gym with the flu. Now, they don't know how long he's going to go, so we may see Kevin Willis come in very quickly. If they get any contribution from Willis tonight, they'll think it's a big plus, and you see what's been done in the last meetings between these teams. The Los Angeles Lakers have been the dominant team. Now, what the Lakers like to do with all teams that are headed for prime time and think that they're ready to challenge for the championship is jump on them from the outset, particularly on the road.
Atlanta wins the draw. Wilkins from Rivers. Quickly draws first blood. Magic up the floor for Los Angeles. You have to remember there's hysteria here, but the Lakers, the world champions, are confronted with this whenever they play on the road. Kareem misses. Cliff Livingston the rebound. Here comes Doc Rivers. Rivers into the lane, on the run, yes. So Atlanta is off and winging. It's 4-0 as Magic heads up the floor. Worthy handles the ball against Wilkins. In Los Angeles a couple of weeks ago, Worthy got the best of that duel. It's a 4-2 game. Randy Whitman with the ball on the left wing. Dominique. Kareem has it knocked free. Rebound won't go. And out of the pack, James Worthy ahead to Magic, who fills the middle. Nice play by Whitman, but A.C. Green winds up with the ball and a two-shot opportunity. Let's see if everybody's all right. Green comes up limping a bit after all that contact.
Well, he went down the lane and he really wanted to go on the right side, but couldn't get there. So he came down the middle. Randy Whitman helps Magic Johnson make this nice pass, drops it right over to him, and there's Green trying to weave his straight through, picks up the foul.
And he'll be at the line to shoot two. Livingston called for the foul. The free throw by Green is nowhere near. He's a 76% foul shooter. Is the score. Rivers against Scott. Randy Whitman. Boy, they need something out of him. He's had an awful time. Byron Scott up the floor. There's the Magic man. There's Worthy. And that's the Lakers. Worthy has 4. Lakers by 1. 5-4 with 10.5 left first quarter. Randy Whitman. Livingston posts up. It's knocked away. He gets it back in traffic. Nice move. His first points. It's a 1-point Atlanta lead. Worthy backs in. Magic. 4-3. Byron Scott. And he gets just that number. His first 3 of the night. This should be a dandy. Atlanta really needs it, and they're pumped up for it. They've had nothing but trouble. Dominique.
You know, in the game out in L.A., Dominique never really got himself involved in the game. I'm sure he wants to make a big contribution, but he's got to do a better job on Worthy.
And Magic will most definitely get you the ball. Wilkins jumps in, drew the foul, scoring. Watch the Magic man operate just a moment ago.
Well, you know, they tell players don't throw these 94-foot bounce passes, but Magic is the best in the business, and James Worthy will find a way to be on the receiving end. An easy 2, and when the Lakers get out and run like that, you're in for a long night.
10-8. Now 10-9 is our score, and Dominique has 5 of those Atlanta points. Magic Johnson on the attack. Scott. Magic has it again. James Worthy from 16. He has 8. He's hit the jumper a couple of times. He's driven to the hole a couple of times. 12-9 Los Angeles. 9 minutes left. High scoring first quarter. Steve Jones, Skip Carey with you from the Omni in Atlanta. Doc Rivers fades away. Nice shot. Tough shot. Well, the Lakers have made 5 straight field goals. Let's see what happens this time. They no longer have a streak, but Worthy, who's been all-world tonight, has the rebound.
Now, the interesting thing about the Lakers so far is they've yet to really look at Kareem. Worthy has gone a little berserk here with 10 in the first period.
And that was an impossible shot. Livingston on a drive. Rivers got in the ball. Well, you need a calculator for this one.
Now, I think that's what Atlanta has to do. They have to challenge the Lakers and get in that 94-foot game. The Lakers played last night. Find out if they're a little fatigued. Scott misses.
It went off Trey Rollins, who argues that he was fouled, and the Lakers will inbound on the end line with 8:13 remaining in the quarter. Los Angeles on top by 1.
Well, you saw a picture of Trey Rollins and the sweat just pouring off of him, so you could obviously tell that he is laboring a lot, and we've only played 4 minutes. We may not see much of him. Green from deep.
Rollins the rebound. Here comes Doc Rivers, and Rollins walks up the floor. He's hurt. Wilkins. Byron Scott heads the other way. Atlanta on top by 1. Kareem has not been really involved yet. He made a good move there. Rollins fouls him 2 shots. Trees first, second team foul.
Now you see him, and I mean, it is just pouring off of him. He is really struggling. You'll see Dominique Wilkins in a chance to get in transition. He's one of the best in the NBA in an open court, an easy 2 for him, and that's the kind of game he'd like to see all night long.
Kareem 76% from the line on the year. That's his first point. Every Laker has scored except Magic. So here comes Atlanta. It's been a seesaw most of the night. It's very early. Wilkins intended for Livingston. AC Green in a mess, but he gets out of it all right. Magic down the middle. Byron Scott. Bad pass by Magic. So Atlanta gets it back, and the turnovers are even at 1 each.
Well, a little bit of a misconnect. Magic looked like he was going to take the shot, and Scott just flared away, and then the ball came right to Skip Garrett.
I was ready, too. Dominique Wilkins. He's something. He's got 9.
Well,
Los Angeles in a hurry.
We know it will not be a replay for Dominique Wilkins of that game in Los Angeles where he hardly got involved in the game at all.
Worthy finds Magic. He thought about it. Now does it. That works out nicely for him. His first point. Now the Hawks have made 5 straight field goals. See if they can keep that record intact. Randy Whitman. Rivers up top against Scott, who plays him loosely. Good look to Livingston inside. Rivers passing the ball extremely well. Livingston is averaging 10. He has 6 already first quarter.
You know, when Livingston has big games, the Hawks play very well, and they've got him involved, and that means he's going to be rebounding and scoring jump ball.
Good job by Rollins and Rivers. They tie up Magic Johnson. Timeout called here. The capacity crowd likes it so far. We'll be back at the Omni in Atlanta. Before the game, we asked Doc Rivers about reports here in Atlanta that the Hawks, who have been struggling, have dissension on the team. And here's what he said.
Every year we go through something like this, but it's never finger pointing. Right now we've had a couple articles in the paper, and it says unidentified sources. So you never know where that came from, and you can't worry about that. All you can do as an individual on a team that's going through something like that is try to take care of your own.
That's Doc Rivers. Neither team is bothered by dissension tonight. The Lakers shooting 64%. The Hawks 69. Not too shabby in the early going.
Well, both teams are shooting the ball well, but you know if you're playing the Los Angeles Lakers, everyone's got to be on the rope pulling together, or you're going to get massacred, and they have come ready to play. They've kept everybody involved. The only guys that haven't scored, Whitman and Rollins. You don't look for Rollins to score, but they will need some offense from Randy Whitman.
So Magic and Doc will jump it. Sort of a peculiar jump ball, but
can you tell me why officials can never throw the ball up?
It's part of their training. Kareem backs in on a smaller man, gets the sky hook up. It won't go, and it's tipped up and in. Worthy will get the hoop. I'm not so sure, but what Rollins may have knocked it in. 12 for Worthy. Boy, he has been superb.
If you're the Lakers, all you do is get the ball to James Worthy because he's been sizzling.
Dominique over AC Green. In and out. Tough break for him, and it belongs to the Lakers. So Los Angeles brings it up. 20-19 is the score. Los Angeles with the lead. Pat Riley with play instructions. The Lakers are 18-6 on the road.
Well, they realize that Worthy is hot, and they're running his play. Let's see if he gets it up without a double team.
They get it to Green inside, and a layup is the result. His first basket. Lakers by 3. Randy Whitman passed up the jumper. Dominique? No. Tip? No. Rebound? Green. Good outlet pass. Magic Johnson. Against Dominique. Yes, score it, and a foul on Wilkins.
The problem for the Atlanta Hawks came on the board. They all crashed, and they went for the tip, and then they pressured. No one got back. And when you don't stop this guy, and he realized Dominique Wilkins is guarding me, I got a good chance to score. He went right at him, picked up the personal foul. Willis is in. Dominique Wilkins is out. Would you make that substitution?
I'm a little, so that's only his first foul.
Well, maybe they're just going to have a short conversation, but Wilkins has been the offensive force here early in the ball game for them. He's got 9. Johnson misses a chance for the 3-point play.
Second miss by the Lakers from the line. Here comes Doc Rivers up the floor. 24-19 Los Angeles. Randy Whitman. It won't go, but there's Kevin Willis. Willis has been struggling. That may be a big basket for him and the Hawks. Maybe that'll get him going. Mike Smrek about to get into the game for Los Angeles. Scott. No. He's not on target in the early stages. Doc Rivers up the floor. Willis. Livingston banked it up long. Rebound James Worthy. You know who that was? Magic Johnson. He posts up. He's got a devastating hook shot, which he has not yet used tonight.
Well, he wants to take advantage of his size right here. They give him an opportunity to find AC Green, who drops that one in.
Which is something he couldn't do a year ago. It's hit the jump shot from 15 feet or so. Mike Fratello with play instructions. 4:05 remaining in the quarter. 26-21 the score. Whitman. Rivers.
Now they dare them to shoot that ball from the perimeter, and when they miss, that's going to give the Lakers a chance to run.
And that is how Detroit knocked Atlanta out of the playoffs last year, was packing it in. Worthy finally misses. Kareem the rebound. And daring him to beat him with a jump shot. Atlanta could not do it. 3:35 left in the quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Worthy surprised Kareem with a pass, but it was deflected, says Earl Stroud. Mike Smrek into the game. Out goes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Remember, the Lakers played last night in Houston, and they're a veteran team.
Well, Smrek is getting an earlier call than he would because they have no Michael Thompson. Thompson got food poisoning in Houston, did not play last night. That moves Kurt Rambis up on the rotation. He's almost a forgotten man. He comes in the ball game. Dominique Wilkins, after a conference with Mike Fratello, is back in. Livingston out.
And a timeout is called by the Lakers, and it comes with 3:32 remaining in the first quarter, and Los Angeles enjoying a 5-point lead. And if your school is interested in purchasing a 12-minute educational anti-drug video featuring Isaiah Thomas, call 800-366-6667. All proceeds go to Target.
Well, he's a walking time bomb, but Antoine Carr has checked into the game. He was one of the guys that got ripped pretty good in that article about dissension. He's not gotten as much playing time or performed as well as Mike Fratello would like. You see what he did a year ago in the playoffs, and this season he's been struggling. But he is a player that can do a lot of damage inside, and they would like a strong game from him tonight.
You saw that graphic which listed his weight at 245. Hawk management will tell you that's inaccurate, and that's part of the problem, they say. AC Green. And the ball still belongs to the Lakers. They'll have 5 on the shot clock. It was down to 2, and that shot went up. It did not draw iron, but.
And you know, with this lineup in Johnson, Green, Byron Scott, and probably Green, Johnson and Scott are going to have to do more scoring. Push off Mike Schmerich.
Not his first tonight, but not his first. Bob Neal, Rick Barry will have that one for you when this one is concluded from the Glass Palace in Portland. Dominique against A.C. Green. Rivers with it. Whitman. Randy still struggling. Kurt Rambis the rebound. Magic ahead to Byron Scott.
Now that is what Scott didn't do a year ago, and this year not only is he shooting that jump shot with extreme confidence, but he is taking the hole, and he is taking no prisoners.
Foul on Antoine Carr. Whitman out, Spud Webb in for Atlanta. Randy has been hesitant to take his shot, and when he does, he hasn't been making it, and that's his game. He's supposed to be a dead-eye jump shooter.
The only way you get out of a slump and the only way you build confidence is you shoot the ball, and it's the coach's responsibility at that point to take you out if he thinks you're hurting the team. But you're hurting the team if that's what you do best and you don't let fly.
Well, you can see him struggling. He's hesitant about shooting it. When you do that, you're out of sync. That's 5 for Scott. 7-point Laker lead, 28-21. Wilkins down low. Antoine Carr posts up against Rambis. Spud Webb comes in. 18-footer, no. Rebound. What a job by Wilkins, but that won't go. And A.C. Green the rebound. So right now the Lakers are cruising. They're on the road. They played last night and they lead by 7. Atlanta's last game was a 3-point loss here to Sacramento. Scott dribbles out of traffic and misses. Smrek fumbles it away, and here's a 3-on-1 Atlanta break. Good job by Wilkins. Willis the basket. 28-23.
The Magic looks like he wants this one. Normally, if Thompson were in, they would have the pick and roll. You can see he's not looking to make the pass. He gets hammered pretty good, but he'll go to the line.
I think it was Doc Rivers who got him. His first. It's penalty time. 2 shots here for Magic, and missed one earlier. Here's a look at that Atlanta fast break, Steve.
Well, you can see all of those shirts out. You know, somebody said, there is a cheap bucket in here somewhere. Let me fill a lane. Willis does, and the ball was given to the right man. Spud Webb was on the left. They took it into the strong guy. Magic gets a bounce on the free throw.
His 5th point of the night. Leading scorer in the game, James Worthy with 12. Wilkins has 9 for Atlanta. Magic now with 6. 2:05 remaining in the first quarter here.
Here's a guy that's got to pick it up another notch for the Hawks, and that's Spud Webb. He has got to create some tempo. They get Schmerich. So you talked him into another foul. Across the arm, he can't believe it. I'm just out here trying to make a living.
Wes Matthews checks into the game. He's a former Hawk out of Wisconsin for the Lakers. Magic takes a rest. Now James Worthy returns. Cliff Levingston gets back into the game. A.C. Green goes up. Levingston gets Rivers, and Wilkins will play guard.
You got to wonder, Skip, if they're going to run the post-up play for Wes Matthews. This will be the only time he'll get to go inside against somebody as he challenges Spud Webb.
That could be an interesting duel between those two. And away from the ball, a whistle, and an illegal defense against the Lakers. It'll be a warning, the first of the game, and Atlanta will get it on the side.
Coaches feel relieved when they're right and they get the officials' attention and say, yeah, that was an illegal defense. So that's the first against the Lakers.
And a holding foul away from the ball.
Now that is an extremely tough matchup for Byron Scott. If he has to fight Levingston, who is very active and strong down low, he could get himself into serious foul trouble early.
Levingston's first 2. He's a 79% foul shooter. He has 7 points. The Laker lead is 6.
Now This is the best way to beat a press. You give the ball to a big guy where there's no pressure and let him find the open hole, but it's steal by Livingston.
And he got it. Good move, Livingston. He has 10. He's got his average. And he's the Hawks' leading scorer in the game.
Pressure
3-point game. This is not the Lakers' best unit, folks. Good block by Antoine Carr.
They got the ball in the right position, and Livingston just made a good steal and gave himself a chance to go coast to coast. Nice, easy two. A double on Worthy. That's all right. I just go over the top.
Doesn't matter. Play 4 on me. He's got 14. His average is 19, so a pretty good first quarter. Less than a minute remaining in the period as Webb attacks against Matthews. The Lakers double team.
Right.
Byron Scott knocks it out of bounds. And we have 51 seconds left in the first quarter. You'll have to watch it on your own. The Hawks mascot has chosen to get in our way. What a swell guy he is. Dominique. Nope. Livingston. Boy, he's having some quarter. He should too. Rambis picks up the foul, his first. And Cliff Livingston is the guy right now who's keeping Atlanta around in this game. He has been a tower of strength.
Well, Livingston, when he's been able to start, he's always played extremely well, and it's a question of playing time, but he's got a great deal of activity and a good nose for the ball at the offensive end. He's got 5 rebounds already tonight.
Along with those 11 points. One of the two. 34 seconds left. Well, you see the time remaining in the first quarter. 32-28 is our score with the Lakers on top, and they have the basketball, and they're resting a lot of their troops here. But they're not resting James Worthy. There's Livingston's 6th rebound. Byron Scott, good play. Now the Lakers can play for the final shot, and they will. Pat Riley with play instructions across the way. They have all that time remaining to get it away. Matthews past Webb. Shot the layup. Dominique Wilkins. Good if it goes for 3. At the end of 1, the Lakers enjoy a 6-point lead in the Omni in Atlanta.
Portions of tonight's game are brought to you by Acura and Integra. Precision-crafted performance exclusively at your Acura dealer. And by Reebok basketball shoes. When the new legends are made, they'll be wearing Reeboks.
Well, here's a look at the stats at the end of 1 quarter.
I got the impression that the Atlanta Hawks were shooting the ball better than that, but they're under the 50% mark, and that's been a problem for them, and they only shot 3 of 14 on their last possessions, and that really hurt them. You see the free throws, the rebounds are even, the turnovers are even. We still have a close game, but the Los Angeles Lakers, with James Worthy as a catalyst, have control.
One thing, I don't know if it's going to turn out to be important or not, but the Lakers in that first quarter were able to give Kareem a lot of rest. They were able to give Magic a lot of rest. They played last night. They are a veteran team. They don't have Michael Cooper with them. And the more they can rest those guys and stay close, the better they're going to be, you would think. Wes Matthews to Magic, who's returned, to Worthy, to Matthews. Antoine Carr, the rebound, no whistle. Spud Webb breezes down the lane, great pass. Willis the basket.
Well, Webb made a great adjustment after getting right into Wes Matthews. He just pushed the ball up the floor and found Willis for an easy 2.
Kurt Rambis handles it up top. Worthy from the foul line. Yes. Oh, what a night. He has 16.
I'm not sure I understand this doubling and tripling with Worthy as hot as he is. They double on Magic, and that means he's going to be open. Nice pass inside.
Carr from Wilkins. Antoine Carr's first point.
You know, Worthy is saying, give me the ball and let me work. I don't care who's on me now.
Matthews, the Hawks will let him shoot the jump shot all night. Rambis with the offensive rebound.
Well, he'll probably shoot himself back on the bench.
Intended for Rambis. Carr to Webb in the open floor. Magic, what a pass. Kareem blew the layup. He's on the deck. Carr's on the deck. No foul. 3-on-2 Atlanta. Livingston. The Lakers want a 20-second timeout, and they get it. And just like that, we've got a tie game. And little Spud Webb has lit the match here for Atlanta, but what a game for Livingston. His average for the year is 10, and he has 13 points to this point. Boy, they really miss Michael Cooper. I know Atlanta misses Battle and Koncak, but Cooper can do so many things. Without him, they're a little short.
Well, they're a little short at the defensive end, but what the Hawks have done is they've done it with defense, with the double and triple. They forced a turnover. Spud Webb got out and showed it. I should be in the slam dunk contest. I just need a little bit more of a run. Then they come back, and Dominique Wilkins has done something that a lot of people don't think he can do, and that's find the open man. But in the open court, he dished it off real nice tonight, and that's the way the Hawks have to play. I think that's part of what we should see them trying to do the rest of the way as they come down the stretch drive of the season.
This is a game for them that Mike Fratello said before the game he's glad they're playing the Lakers. You know, we're going so bad. Maybe playing a great team will bring us back. Well, so far they've played very well. So have the Lakers. Kareem hasn't been with it yet. And that's still the situation. Here comes Spud. See if he's okay. Livingston, another basket. He's got 15. He's on fire.
Spud was going so fast in so many directions he couldn't stop. The Lakers, when they get in trouble, they always go back to Kareem. They get the hand check against Willard.
His first. In the quarter, the Lakers are 1 of 5. The Hawks are 5 of 5 from the field. Philadelphia enjoys a 9-point lead at halftime. Craig Sager will keep you up to date on all the other NBA action at halftime. Kareem throws it away. He just can't get going at all. Matthews made a good play to slow down the Atlanta fast break.
Webb wanted him to go for the ball, and he did, and he just knocked it out of bounds. But Kareem got stopped on the double team, and he tried to make a pass inside, which created a turnover.
Illegal defense. And it'll be technical time for Atlanta. Dominique will shoot the tee.
Kareem was stuck in the paint and really couldn't find his man. An easy call for the officials to make.
So Atlanta leads at 39-36. Livingston and Wilkins have combined for 25 of those 39 points. Wilkins. It's all Atlanta right now. It was all Los Angeles earlier. 41-36, 9 minutes till halftime. Magic forced it, missed it. Livingston and Carr. It's Antoine Carr. He drew the foul. That won't count. But Atlanta right now is playing the way Atlanta plays when they're at their best.
Spud Webb is playing the way he played when he's at his best.
A standing O in Atlanta. We'll be back. Will shoot 2. The Hawks have scored 11 straight points in this game.
Well, you got kind of excited about this game today. You're rubbing your palms over here, but we got a good one going. The Atlanta Hawks have really turned it around in this period with some good defense. So I guess they know more about the doubling and tripling than I do over here on this side, but it has worked, and they've outscored the Lakers 11-0 in the last 2-11. But again, you got to know that the Lakers have the ability to respond to a challenge. We'll see how they do.
the reason I'm rubbing my palms is I know I can get home in time to see the second half of that Boston-Portland game. Webb shoots 2. Spud is 78% foul shooter. He thought he missed that one, but he got nothing but the bottom.
He didn't look like a guy that was shooting 78% on that, and he's leaning all over the place. That one's true, so he's got 4, all of them in this period.
And Fratello obviously borrowed that tie from Rick Barry. Where did he get that from? AC Green front court. Magic with it, and now an illegal is called against Dominique and Atlanta. That's their first. It'll be a warning. Byron Scott back in. Magic goes to the hole, draws the foul. Carr picks up his second. At the conclusion of the game, Steve will select the Miller Lite player of the game, so stay tuned for that.
You know, in situations like this where the Los Angeles Lakers need someone to take control, that is when Magic generally steps to the front and gets more involved offensively. That time he was looking for that contact all the way.
He seeks his 8th point and has it. 43-38 Atlanta. 8.5 minutes left till halftime.
Now the Lakers are showing some sort of pressure, and the Hawks really should try to attack it. They end up getting another illegal defense.
That's 3 of those already on them.
On AC Green.
Antoine Carr out of the game, and Tree Rollins checks back in for Atlanta. Wilkins shoots and converts the technical.
You know, Dominique's been on fire, but he'll accept all free contributions, and if they're going to give him those easy shots, he'll take them.
And Livingston has outscored him 15-13. They've been a daring duo for Atlanta. Webb against Scott. Wilkins. Boy, he got popped as he made that one, but he drilled it in there anyway. So he has 15. 46-38, 8 minutes remaining until halftime. This quarter has been all Atlanta.
Looking for Worthy.
Illegal defense, Atlanta. Well, it's a shame. This is a good game, and nobody wants to see all this.
Now, what are you saying? You blame the coaches, huh?
Well, the coaches are the ones who said, we're not going to play any more zone. Go ahead and put that rule in. And now, of course, all the coaches ignore it.
Well, they sent Spud Webb back to try to drop in, and that's when he got stuck in the lane. Kevin Willis is down on the floor, so they're holding up play so he can tie his shoe.
Byron Scott will shoot this technical. Scott has 6. James Worthy inbounds. AC Green has returned to the lineup. 7:50 till halftime. Scott. Willis on a switch has him. Rambus against Spud Webb. Magic gets Worthy the open jump, and he finally misses. Willis the rebound. Ahead to Wilkins. Scott plays him. Dominique. When he gets it going, he's as good as anybody.
Well, the thing that he has done tonight is play with a lot of control. Normally, he would have probably tried a 360. He came in and took advantage of his size. They come back to a bigger Magic Johnson.
Hawks are 8 of 8 in the quarter. There's that hook shot. I don't know if he ever misses that shot. He doesn't shoot it a whole lot, but when he does, he's deadly. He's got 10. But it's 48-41 Atlanta. High-scoring game. We still have 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Wilkins again. In and out. And here come the Lakers. Magic sails by 3 men. Drew the foul. Shoots 2. It's on Wayne Tree Rollins. Spud Webb out of the game for Atlanta. He did a whale of a job for the Atlanta team.
He gave him a big lift when he was in the ball game. We'll see how Doc Rivers goes. They're bringing Randy Whitman back in. That was a team that struggled against the Los Angeles Lakers. Magic Johnson just blew by. Dominique Wilkins got deep into the paint. Tree Rollins picks up the personal.
Dominique takes a rest. And I can read Mike Fratello's lips across the way. He said, take a break. You're going right back. Not a bad idea. Both free throws are good. It's 48-43.
Now the Lakers are saying, good, that pest is out of here. Maybe we can get back on top in this game.
Livingston has been the other hot hand and still is. He's got 17. His high for the year is 29. We've got half a second quarter to go here.
This is a guy they want to get into this dance some way. See what he does. That one's short.
Well, he's nowhere near. He's really struggling. Rambis, good job. That's the way he played. His first points. Off the bench, Atlanta has outscored the Lakers 12-4. They lead by 5 with 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes remaining until halftime. Rivers. Yes. His third basket of the night. 52-45 is the score.
Now, Randy Whitman ought to be familiar with that play because he chases a lot of people around on the baseline. They don't get the ball to Scott where he can do any business, though.
AC Green. Foul, I think, will be on Kareem, a tripping foul. Yes. Kareem is 0 for 5 from the field. That's his first foul. And here come the Hawks. 5:20 left till halftime. Atlanta can build a 9-point lead with a basket here. Rivers against Magic. Randy Whitman against Byron Scott. Willis posts up. They can't get him the ball. Rivers misses. The ball's knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to the Lakers. Magic winds up on the deck, but he's all right. And Los Angeles up the floor. 4:53 remaining until halftime. And Craig Sager standing by at our studios to keep you up to snuff on all the NBA action and news during the halftime break.
And what the Lakers haven't done tonight against the double team is pass the ball before it gets there. That time he gets clobbered by Tree Rollins, so Kareem will go to the line.
Livingston out of the game. That's a third foul on Rollins. Livingston gets a rest, and the other half of the daring duo comes back in. Dominique Wilkins. Scott Hastings about to check into the Atlanta lineup. Kareem's problems continue. He has but 2 points in this game. Rollins with the 3 fouls goes out. James Worthy checks into the game for Los Angeles. Kurt Rambis takes a break.
Well, both coaches have done a real good job of utilizing their bench. The Lakers are a little bit thin, and Riley's had to go a little bit deeper than he'd normally like to in a tough ball game like this, but they've responded.
Kareem, one of the 2. He has 3. 52-46, 4:35 remaining. Atlanta has the lead. Whitman against Scott. Willis works the baseline against Green. Rivers hangs in the air. He'll shoot 2. See who the foul is on.
Could be on James Worthy.
Very perspicacious of you.
Well, he was in a bad position. He was a forward playing a guard, and you know what happens then? You get beat.
You don't even congratulate me for using a word like perspicacious? I have no idea what that means. Rivers makes the first. 53-46. Atlanta with the lead.
That's one thing that Doc Rivers has done much better this year, and that's looked to be more of an offensive threat. He's taking a little bit of heat for it here, particularly since the All-Star game. They say The last time he made a pass was at the All-Star game, but he's done a much better job of being more aggressive at the offensive end.
Willis picks up his second foul. So the Lakers go to the foul line. Another game follows this one. Celtics and Trailblazers out in Portland.
I understand. That's what Kevin is saying. I know what I'm supposed to do. Now we'll find out when they come back defensively if that is true.
Green has his 6th point. .48, 4:18 till the break. They clear the zone, let Whitman go one-on-one against Scott. Inside, good look from Whitman to Willis. Magic with play instructions up the floor. 55-48, 3:55 till halftime. Good pass. Green gets the easy layup.
Good adjustment by Green. He wanted to go up on one side, realized there were all kind of people around him, just spun and dunked it.
So it's a 5-point Atlanta game. Again, they look to Willis inside. There's that little hook of his. It won't go. And as they battle for the rebound, I think it'll be on Doc Rivers. It is.
Well, I think that's what Atlanta has to do to be successful. As we take a look at the two that are missing from action, and John Battle has been an integral part of their bench and what he's been able to contribute. John Koncak, he is down with the bruised knee. They need them both.
Battle has hepatitis.
Why is that guy sitting so close to him then?
All the Hawks were checked to make sure that they didn't have it by the team physician just the other day. Magic now has 12. He's 6 of 8 at the foul line. 55-51.
Now the Lakers are showing some sort of pressure, and they're trying to direct the ball down toward the corner. He said thank you.
Still, that's what you want to do with him, is make him shoot the jump shot outside. If he makes it, then you're in for a long night, and he just did. Magic against Scott Hastings. It's short. And a loose ball foul against the Lakers. And against A.C. Green.
Loose ball foul number 45, A.C. Green, his second.
Rivers out. Spud Webb returns for Atlanta. 3 minutes left. When the Hawks are clicking, this is what will happen. If Rivers really isn't having a great game, then Webb will come in and ignite him. That's what happened earlier in this quarter.
Now this is a guy they want to force to give the ball up. Whitman has yet to cash, and he finally does.
First basket of the night. 59-51 with 2:40.
Now the Lakers have to find Byron Scott some chances to score.
Green, no whistle, is he? Hastings bang at one another. 5 on the shot clock. Magic with, oh, what a shot. What a shot. With the left hand, he's on the deck again. You know, that's the other thing, Steve. I think we lose sight of is how much punishment these guys take. We'll talk about it when we come back. 2:22 left till the halftime break. It's 59-53 Atlanta. Along with Steve Jones, Skip Carey with you from the Omni in Atlanta. 2:22 remaining till halftime. The Atlanta Hawks lead the Los Angeles Lakers 59-53. And stay tuned for the Prudential halftime report. Craig Sager will be along with the news, scores, and highlights from around the NBA. And in tonight's feature, Craig takes a close look at injuries in the NBA.
Well, you know, in that first half, in the first quarter, rather, it was James Worthy leading the way, and now it is Magic Johnson taking charge. He has a chance for the three-point play. He completes it. That's 10 in a period for him. 16 on the night, and he's got his team within 5. Dominique hangs in the air. Boy, he can do that, but he came up short.
A 1-on-2 break. That's not going to get it done. That's the confidence of a jump shooter right there.
Yes, it is.
You're right. Doesn't have to be anybody under there. I'm going to make it anyway. Scott has 8. 59-56. Less than 2 minutes till halftime.
Against pressure, you have to attack it. Right now, they're playing volleyball around the outside. They need to make a pass that penetrates rather than allow the Lakers really to just shift in kind of like a zone.
3 on the shot clock. 2. That's good if it goes for 3. Such an easy game. He beat the buzzer and hammered in a 3-point basket. 1:26 left. There's your score.
Well, the Lakers said we did everything right and we got him to take the shot we wanted, but Wilkins is sizzling.
Scott against Webb.
He's got to take advantage of that mismatch and somehow shoot over Spud Webb.
Worthy over Hastings. That's his second basket of the quarter, yet he has 18 points. Whitman, no. Kareem. Ahead for Byron Scott.
Now, the thing you know, he'll pull up, so if you don't get to him, he'll take the shot.
Magic. Surprised AC Green. Out of bounds. Belongs to Atlanta. Spud inbounds to Randy Whitman. 62-58 our score with 40 seconds left.
That's Whitman's play.
His second basket. 64-58 with 26 seconds. Scott, oh, what a move he made. Do all that and then miss the shot. Doesn't seem right. Worthy keeps battling, can't score it. 12 seconds left. What a pass. Spud Webb is the man of the hour here. It's an 8-point lead.
Whoa.
Magic. Nothing. 1 second. Hastings from 72 feet. Doesn't come close. But what a second quarter for Atlanta. Craig Sager standing by in our studios with other NBA news. Another game follows this one. At halftime, your score. Atlanta 66, Los Angeles 58. And there are the scoring leaders. Don't forget, following this game, Bob Neal, Rick Barry are standing by in Steve Jones' hometown, Portland, Oregon, where the Trailblazers and Celtics will get together right here on TBS. And then Steve and I will be in Chicago on Tuesday night for more NBA action. And I forgot who the Bulls play Tuesday, but it's at 8:05, and I'll know by that time on Tuesday night. Los Angeles will inbound it first.
Just make sure you show up in Chicago and we'll find out.
By the Tribune up there and find out who's playing. Kareem.
Right away, they were running that play for Kareem, but he didn't really have the angle, and he missed a good opportunity. Wilkins says he won't miss this one.
Dominique with 26. And it's a 10-point lead for Atlanta, 68-58. Worthy posts up against Livingston, who's been a big hero for Atlanta. Whitman kicked it, they argue, but Randy is called for kicking the ball, and the Lakers get a new 24.
Why do coaches always try to get officials' attention when they know they're trying to be ignored?
Working toward the next close call. My theory. AC Green. Nope.
Now they are going to give Green that shot, and when they can rebound it and run it right back down at the Lakers, they should have easy opportunity.
Dominique misses. Rebound James Worthy. You can see Kareem, and I mean, he's Cinch Hall of Fame, and he's trying and trying, and it's just not there for him, at least not yet. Worthy.
Well, it's there for Worthy, and until Kareem gets on, he's got Magic, Johnson, and Worthy to carry the load.
Dominique won't get the roll. It kicks back out to Doc Rivers. Rivers with play instructions.
There's the famous 360 that nobody in the world does better than Dominique Wilkins, and he's got 2 more.
Now if he could just slam dunk the ball. 10-13 remaining in the quarter. It's 70-60. Scott won't go for him. Rebound kicks out to Wilkins. How do you stop that?
Pray.
He just missed. That's all. Scott over Whitman. Scott reaches double figures. He has 10. It's an 8-point Atlanta game. Out of time left. Randy Whitman answers. He has 6. 20-second timeout already called by Los Angeles. Pat Riley, I don't think is happy about the passive way his team is playing defense.
Well, I think that's what this timeout is about, to say, fellas, we've got to collectively get back. We've got to stop the basketball first, and then we've got to challenge people. We just can't give them easy opportunities. You buy that guy's outfit?
No, who is that?
One of the Hawks. Fabulous fan.
9:39 remaining in the quarter. This program authorized under rights granted by the National Basketball Association solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, reproduction, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited. And here come the Lakers. 9:38 left, third quarter. 72-62 is our score. Atlanta on top. Kareem works against Rollins, looks for his first basket. He can't make a little 3-footer. And you can tell he's tired because virtually every shot is short. Rivers fouled by Scott. He'll shoot 2. Kareem 0 for 7.
Well, Kareem has got a look on his face. Hey, I'm not very happy, and he's really fighting to try to get involved in this game. They've got him some shots right at the basket. Normally, those are the ones that he cashes.
9:16 left in the third. Rivers, an 80% foul shooter, is 1 out of 3 tonight. He has 7 points and 8 assists. He has 7 points and 8 assists. 72-62, 9:10 left. Good look. Worthy the hoop from Magic. Worthy with 22, 10 away from his season's high. It's an 8-point Atlanta lead, and they have the ball. 8:55 left in the third. Livingston, he's been a big hero for Atlanta. He can't do anything wrong. He's got 19. He's 8 out of 10 from the field.
Livingston has done a great job of neutralizing the effort of James Worthy on the offensive end. They like the pick and roll. Magic wanted to throw it in. He wants a foul, doesn't get it. Here comes Dominique.
3-on-1 to Whitman. Atlanta by 12, their biggest lead. Kareem knocked away by Rivers. 10 on the shot clock. Worthy draws the foul, shoots 2. 8:08 left in the third quarter. Steve Jones, Skip Carey with you from the sold-out Omni in Atlanta, where the Lakers and Hawks are playing.
Well, in this situation, Livingston is too close, and you know when Worthy can get that lane, he's going to get you in trouble. Quick spin. Mike Smart gets up. That means that Kareem will get a little blow here.
Worthy's 23rd point. He has 7 rebounds. Kareem has been held to 3 free throws in 4 attempts and no field goal. Worthy has 24.
Lakers show pressure with Scott at the point.
76-66. Whitman on the base. Good look. Livingston blocked away, but a foul. It'll be on A.C. Green.
They got the ball down in the corner, but Worthy arrived late, and that allowed the penetration. And whenever you can get penetration, you create a problem, and the very active Cliff Livingston draws the foul.
He has 19 points, 8 rebounds. He's been a big factor for Atlanta tonight. That's his second miss at the foul line, and the 5th by the Atlanta team. They are 9 out of 14. Oh for 3 in the quarter. .748 left, third quarter.
Well, Magic Johnson said he'll play the pivot. Now, if they double on him, he usually finds someone.
That will not count. Jump ball. There was a foul, a basket, and about 7 steps, and out of it we get a jump. I guess that's probably the way it should be.
Schmear thought it. His feet just didn't get the message in time for him. So when he went in the first time, he really didn't have them together. Got tied up.
That's long distance. Smrek and Rollins. Livingston comes out of there with the ball. Timeout, Lakers. Another standing O is the order of the day in Atlanta. The Hawks have built their biggest lead, and we'll be back. They made you buy lunch and voice that too, huh? Magic Johnson, front court.
You saw that number, 1,456 games, a throwaway to Schmear. Perhaps that's the reason that Kareem is tired tonight. He's danced one too many dances.
Atlanta trying to blow it open here. They're up by 13. A lot of time left. 7:05 in the third. Whitman.
You've got 3 players out there, Johnson, Worthy, and Scott. And if they're going to make an impression on the Atlanta Hawks, they're going to have to start with them right now. Magic Johnson knocked away.
Worthy shot it off the bias, and it wouldn't go. Here comes Atlanta, 3-on-1. Livingston. He's got 22. Atlanta 83-66, and it's been all Hawks since the first quarter.
Worthy had an easy shot and somehow got off balance and made it a tough one, and that made that breaking opportunity.
And they've got the crowd very much into it now.
Five seconds on the shot clock.
Magic finger roll. His first points of the quarter, he has 18, but it's 83-68. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Atlanta, if they keep going, going to have some huge numbers in this game. Wilkins. He's got some huge numbers already. 32. Magic posts up. Beats Rivers. He's got 20. 85-70.
Now what they want is a defensive stop. They'd like to direct the ball and really put some pressure, and they haven't been able to do it, and that's allowed Atlanta to pretty much do whatever they want at the offensive end.
They've made 6 straight baskets, the Hawks have.
When you're shooting it like Wilkins and it's almost lights out every time he touches it, that can create a problem for pressure.
You know, they got 32 out of Wilkins, and that's sensational, but you expect it out of him. But, boy, the hero to me has been Cliff Livingston. Another rebound there. He's got 22 points as he goes to the foul line. Smart departs. And Livingston also has 9 rebounds.
Well, the Lakers go small, and that means Magic Johnson somehow will make an appearance up front. They've got Matthews, Scott, Green, Johnson, and James Worthy out on the floor.
23 for Cliff Levingston.
Does that man look like he's got a big lead right now?
No, he never does. 87-70. Atlanta matches its biggest lead. Wes Matthews back in the game for the Lakers. Magic. Atlanta can build a 19-point lead. Levingston says thank you and I'm sorry to Doc Rivers.
Well, Magic is trying to find a way to take control of this game as they really spread things out. AC Green right around Willis.
See who the foul is on. Doc Rivers, his third.
Dominique Wilkinson, I couldn't make a better block. A good quick span around Willis. He's gone. And here comes Doc Rivers with a piece of the arm. Willis saying, well, thanks, fellas, for helping me. I can't believe it. I blocked that, too.
4:42 left in the period. Green has his first point of the quarter, his 10th of the game.
The Lakers want to try to whittle this thing down to about a 10-point Atlanta Hawk lead by the end of the period if they can.
Well, so far not so good for him. It's 87-72. Matthews goes for a steal. Whitman is the open Hawk. Thinks better of it. Wilkins.
Offensive goaltending. Willis.
That would have gone, I think. And here come the Lakers. They're down by 15. 4:23 left. For James Worthy. He beat Wilkins, got the hoop. Worthy with 26. Atlanta calls timeout, and they do it with 4:13 remaining in the quarter. It's 87-74 Hawks. Philadelphia hammering the Nets as we look at the scoreboard. Sacramento playing much better. They beat the Hawks here the other night. Dallas over Golden State. San Antonio a slim lead over the Bullets. A little early to tell on that one. We don't have any exit polls on that Detroit-Milwaukee game yet.
But you don't want to forecast here early. You see the lead here. The Lakers come back with Wes Matthews single-handedly trying to put some pressure on Doc Rivers.
Randy Whitman. Nope. Magic the rebound.
You got to stop the ball. They don't.
.350 left in the quarter. Rivers knocked it loose, made the steal. Good play. Wilkins. I give him a 48 on that. 89-74.
The crowd here all gives him 50. The ball is kicked out of bounds off Kelvin Willis's leg. But the one thing that the Lakers have done in the 3 possessions where they've been able to get the ball deep is open up the middle, send someone in, and get the ball right at point-blank range. I give you another look, and you tell me, isn't that worth 50?
Now that I look at it, it's about a 36. That's the way they judge it in Chicago. Magic Johnson. Finds Scott. Green. Spud Webb slowed him up. He walks, no basket, and credits Spud Webb with the save. 89-74 with 3:18. Webb has been a big part of things for Atlanta tonight.
When Webb came in, the Hawks took off in that second period, and they've yet to slow down. Whitman.
AC Green battles for the rebound, but since the first quarter, the Lakers can't get it done. At least not yet. Less than 3 minutes left in the period. Magic.
Well, they've taken some tough shots, and they haven't been able to get the follows. They try to steal the ball from Livingston. That means they got numbers on the other end.
Spud finds an open Randy Whitman. Kevin Willis. Willis has 10 off the bench. Los Angeles, with Cooper and Thompson gone, gets 0 off the bench. Matthew, his second basket of the night. 91-76.
Now Wes Matthews is saying, guys, I'll press. And they're saying, we're tired. We played last night.
Spud Webb with play instructions. 2:10 left, third quarter. Boston and Portland is next. Whitman.
Whitman all of a sudden can't get a ball to go in. They're playing 4 corners on him.
Carr fouls Matthews and argues about it, but he shouldn't. Kareem and Kurt Rambis into the game for the Lakers. James Worthy and Magic Johnson go out, and Dominique wanders back into things for Atlanta, carrying 34 points with him. So 34 come in for Atlanta, and 26 go out with James Worthy for the Lakers. Kareem yet to register a field goal. Check that. His first basket comes with 1:48 left. He's 1 out of 8. 1:48 left in the third quarter. The Lakers still hanging around. It's 91-78. Atlanta has led by as many as 17. 90 seconds left, third quarter. Dominique for 3. Nope. A.C. Green, the rebound. Byron Scott. Wilkins plays him. Kareem against Carr. Carr holds him. That's his 4th foul.
Well, it's a frustrated Carr, but that's a difficult assignment for him because he's not used to guarding centers like Kareem. Had both of his elbows in his back, and a pretty easy call to make. Rollins in the ball game. Carr will have to sit.
And Rollins, playing with the flu, checks back in.
Maybe that's what happened to Kareem. Rollins breathed on him early, and that affected his shot.
Kareem makes the free throw. He has 6 in the game.
Lakers almost where they want to be in a period where they've had a tough time scoring. They're down by 11.
91-80 is our score. 1:05 left. Wilkins. It won't go for him, and he committed the foul on the back of Rambis. So Atlanta is letting them slip back in here.
Well, they get to shoot some free throws, but Wilkins knew right away that he had missed that shot and went to it. The unfortunate thing for him was there was a purple shirt in between him and the hoop, so Kurt Rambis goes to the line.
And you can see Mike Fratello saying to Dominique, don't force it past the ball. That's the trouble with a shooter.
Coach, I was hot.
Yeah,
I mean, how can you tell me not to shoot?
When do you know when to quit? Kurt Rambis makes the free throw. It was an 8-point game at the half. It's a 10-point game now, and you would swear, or I would, that Atlanta's outscored them by about 20 in the quarter. It just hasn't been that way. Kurt Rambis with 4, 91-82. 45 seconds left.
Wes Matthews has slowed him down and makes a steal. Can he chase this down? Not quick enough.
That's what Matthews does. He's a specialist, a defensive specialist, really. Livingston. He's hit from behind. It's the deck. Will go to the line for 2. Kurt Rambis the foul. His second. And it's Cliff Livingston, who's been a big hero here. One of the candidates for player of the game that Steve will pick.
Are you trying to influence me?
Absolutely. I've tried that for several months now, and I know it can't be done. Livingston misses the first. But after you stay in Atlanta, I know you have to admit I'm a better driver than you are.
Well, you know, you showed me something special last night when you took me out for dinner. I have to tip my hat. I didn't know that you had that in you, Skipper.
Only costs a few pennies more to go first one. 92-82. 10 on the shot clock. The Lakers are in the game after 3. Matthews with 2 on the timer. It won't go. Tree Rollins the rebound. Rambis is on the deck. Spud Webb knocked away by Green. Got it back and missed at the buzzer. At the end of 3, your score: Atlanta 92, Los Angeles 82.
Larry Bird and awesome Boston face the slam jam tactics of Portland and Clyde the Glide Drexler. Live on the Superstation next.
It's a 10-point game at halftime. Bob Neal, Rick Barry standing by with the Celtics and Trailblazers from the Glass Palace. That will come along next. And on Tuesday night, Steve and I will be in Chicago, where Bernie Bickerstaff's Seattle Supersonics will meet the Chicago Bulls. That's an 8:05 game.
Well, you take a look at the fast breaks and the second chances of both teams as they really have been able to get up and down the floor, but Atlanta has had the best of the breaking opportunities, and they have that 10-point advantage as we start the 4th period.
Well, the Lakers have been in this situation before, but you wonder if they've got enough left. Both teams playing shorthanded in the foul situation. Only Antoine Carr has as many as 4. He's an Atlanta reserve.
In front of a hostile crowd, the Lakers have been able to at least stay in a competitive posture, and you know that that's dangerous because they are a team that knows how to play down the stretch.
Atlanta will have a chance to score first. 8 on the timer. Rambis gambled and failed, and Willis jammed it.
And after they had him completely under control, Rambis gambled and probably would have been better by making Willis take that jump hook rather than that dunk over the top.
11:25 left. Magic against Kevin Willis.
Magic wants this one.
He never misses that hook. I swear he doesn't. He's got 22.
You know, he said, hey, we go back to Lansing, you and I.
Dominique can't buy it. Rambis the deflected rebound. Here comes Magic.
And again, that same situation, Magic thinking 3-point play all the way. Willis is wondering, how do I keep getting stuck on this guy?
Willis picks up his 3rd foul. James Worthy back into the game. Cliff Livingston out for an Atlanta rest. Green goes out for the Lakers. 94-84, 11 minutes left. Magic with 13 assists. Now has 23 points. 94-85 is our score.
Now Rivers ought to go right on by Kurt Rambis. He made the move, but they're back out on the perimeter with 11 on the shot clock.
Willis over the double team. All of a sudden, Atlanta's a jump shooting team. Antoine Carr about to get back into the game.
They got Spud Webb on the wrong guy. Now Magic wants the ball, and they get an illegal defense. Willis is going to go out, and he's probably going to get a defensive conversation with his coach, Mike Fratello, but he has really struggled because he's been in a position where he's had to guard Magic Johnson. Wait a minute, what do you want me to do? Nobody else can guard him.
Magic makes this one and has 24.
Now that's what's known as a mismatch, a center on a guard.
And the Lakers can move to within 6.
If this guy makes a shot tonight.
He hasn't made a jumper yet. Doc Rivers. Dominique. All of a sudden he's ice cold. But Antoine Carr got back in there at the right time, and he's got a shot for a 3-point play. His second basket of the night, and what a time for Atlanta for him to get it.
Well, he's been looking for something to rescue him out of the doghouse, and it's a big play right at this point in the game when the Hawks have been struggling. Good pump fake to get Worthy off of his feet, and you see him react saying, yes, it's about time.
Carr now with 5 points. 10 minutes left in the game. It went off Worthy. Or did it? Yes.
Worthy's saying he didn't touch it, and Earl Strom said, you know I saw it.
And Pat Riley is flirting with a technical across the way after that disputed call. 9:40 left.
Notice how much more time the Hawks have had to take to get the ball in the air. Rivers from deep.
99-86. The offensive rebound basket by Carr might have been the biggest hoop of the game for Atlanta. That won't go. Tree Rollins with a rebound. Magic tries to steal it. Spud Webb does what he does best. Forces it up the floor. Rivers. Timeout Lakers. 9:08 left, and Atlanta has built it back to 15. Well, the Lakers had a chance to get to within 6. They didn't, and boom, suddenly it's 15.
Well, they got the three-point basket from Carr. That made a big play. Then Magic made a drive and got nothing after they tossed the ball away. And that turnover, that had a heated exchange between Riley and Strom during this break, and we'll see if the Lakers can respond. They are a team that usually accepts the challenge. They have got to get this game back into that 8-point area by the 5 or 6 minute mark to have a chance. An extra ball, that's what they need. 2
basketballs in play. You can make it up in a hurry that way. But now they get that straightened out. Magic brings it up. Kareem.
Now see, they've been able to double on Kareem with Spud Webb because Wes Matthews and Byron Scott have now been really shooting the ball from the outside.
8:45 remaining. It's 101-88. The Celtics and Trailblazers are next. Dominique has been cold. He finds the rain. His first points of the quarter. He has 36.
Just a slight drought.
And a foul against Wilkins. I think, yeah. But only his third, and that's not enough as far as the Lakers are concerned.
Well, Wilkins has no problem with the call.
Matthews finds Magic. Back to Matthews with the left hand. Nicely done.
How is it Matthews can make those layups, and those are tough layups he's had to make, but he can't make the wide open jumper?
That's been the problem with his career, is the inability to make the jump shot. Wilkins intercepted by Magic. He leads a 3-on-2. Worthy, nice shot.
Yeah, Webb just threw him off. You know, normally he likes to explode over the top. Lakers with an 11.
103-92. 7:45. Rivers, no whistle. Rambis out of there with it. He and Rollins get tangled up again. No whistle, and they're letting him go here. And Magic Johnson brings it up. 7:30 left. 103-92 Atlanta.
You know, Rambis' game looks like it should be on WrestleMania or something like that. Near turnover.
Magic to Worthy. Blocked by Rollins. They're going to call it goaltending. 30 for Worthy. 2 away from his season tie.
Big break because that ball didn't look like it was going to go in. Rollins goes up and gets a piece of it.
The Lakers again making a push. It's 103-94 with 7:05. Carr against the double team. Rivers fumbles it away. Matthews on a drive. Blocked, but there's Rambis. Great job by Doc Rivers, but Rambis follows it up. And Atlanta quickly calls timeout. And again, the world champions are knocking at the door. They're down by 7 with just about 7 minutes left.
Play that coaches love to dream of, where they can get people packed in the paint and get them back after the ball and get everybody running the offensive end. Cliff Livingston over the top, and he's had a picture-perfect game.
Very interesting alignment out there for the Lakers now. Magic Johnson with A.C. Green, James Worthy, Wes Matthews, and Byron Scott. So Magic will play up front.
Well, they've had this lineup before, but what they're trying to do is make this quick spurt and get the game very, very close, and then perhaps bring Kareem back in, Whitman back in the game along with Doc Rivers.
Whitman clears it to Livingston.
Look at all the purple shirts are on that side of the floor.
Good pass. Livingston from Rivers. Livingston with 27, 2 away from his season's high. There's your score, and we've got 6.5. And then the Celtics and Trailblazers. Scott in three-point country. 6 on the timer. Worthy left hands it up, but no good. Randy Whitman goes to the hole, clears it to Livingston, who's been a whirling dervish here. He's got 29. 6 minutes left. Atlanta pulls back to an 11-point lead. Worthy. He's got 32, equaling his season's high. Livingston has equaled his career high. Wes Matthews almost. And he forced the turnover. 5:40 remaining. Steve Jones, Skip Carey from the Omni in Atlanta. And the Hawks lead the world champs. But the Lakers trying to come back. Rollins out of the game for Atlanta.
Well, Kareem has come back in. Wes Matthews in a pesky defensive job goes out, but he has really helped them get back in a position to where they might be able to win this game.
Yeah, in fact, he might be the unsung hero for Los Angeles. Worthy. Not this time, but there's A.C. Green. That won't go. Next rebound, Willis. Atlanta has it with 5:10.
That was a huge miss at point-blank range for Green. Offensive goaltending.
Offensive goaltending on Wilkins.
Livingston right on target with this one, but it hits the front rim, and you can see the hand of Dominique Wilkins.
Worthy up top. They go low to Kareem. They force him out of the pivot. Worthy. Changed it. And got it. They asked for the Hawks want offensive interference there and do not get it. It's 107-100. The Lakers are far from dead. Dominique. Oh, what a tough break. It went all the way in, then came out. But there's Livingston again. What a job he's done. 4:20. For Willis and a foul. Good pass by Whitman. It'll be on Byron Scott.
The Lakers have been in a position to try to gamble and force some plays, and that has caused them to pick up some fouls. Byron Scott did not get back quick enough and picked up the foul against Kevin Willis. But if you're going to foul somebody, Willis is the guy.
That hurt Atlanta's cause. 107-100. A lot of time left. 4:08. Worthy posts up against Livingston. Two of the big stars of this game going one-on-one.
Green finally gets the ball to go in, and they want it over the top. That is Mike Fratello and the Atlanta Hawks, and they don't get it.
107-102. This is as close as the Lakers have been in the second half. Rivers with play instruction. Doc's jumper. for Rivers and a big hoop there. Pat Riley with play instruction. 3:25 left. Worthy against Willis. It won't go, but a foul. Wilkins helping out is called for his fourth.
Well, Fratello's over there begging and pleading with Kevin Willis, get the ball, get the ball. You see Earl Strom over there telling me, do you know that this is for the players, this part of this line? You stay on the other side of that line.
Worthy has 35, a new high for him on the season.
That's 10 in a period for Worthy.
Down to 3:12 left.
Now they want to bring the ball back over here where Dominique Wilkins is. He's wide open but can't cash it.
And Byron Scott the rebound, and Wilkins
Worthy open
has
on
really
the
cooled
baseline.
off. Magic up top. We're down to cases here, folks. 2:50 left. 109-104. 7 on the shot clock. Oh, it's forced by Randy Whitman. And Doc Rivers out of there with it. The Lakers never got a shot. 2:33 left.
They've done a good job of breaking up that cross-court pass that Magic Johnson likes to make.
Whitman, Rivers. Whitman, 4 on the shot clock. Rivers for 3. No. It's on the deck, and there's Livingston again. That's knocked away from him. Here comes Magic. The place is in a frenzy. Byron Scott. He has 12. Atlanta calls timeout. I don't know who's going to win the game. But, boy, the Lakers really show you something. They were down 17 on the road before a capacity crowd. And they're within 3, and it's just a 20-second timeout that has been called here. So we'll keep it right here. 109-106 is the score.
What Mike Fratello has got to tell his team is take the ball inside. Byron Scott, who has as much confidence in his jump shot, pulls up from about 20 feet and just drills it, and Fratello is now worried because his team has been struggling, and in tight ball games they've managed to find a way to lose here of late.
I believe their last 17-point lead was 91-74. Well, it's now 109-106 with 2:05 left. Atlanta will have the ball, and boy, they need a hoop.
Well, that's scary when you look at that. The Lakers have only lost 3 of their last 32 ball games.
We are in the 2-minute period. Wilkins against Worthy now. Whitman.
You see they're
Rivers.
reluctant to shoot. Inside they come, and they miss Magic Johnson with
The
a
Lakers
rebound.
can move to within 1. Again, Riley with play instruction. A minute 30. Well, you see the time remaining. It's 109-106.
Now they want to get Kareem the ball, and he's going to go inside.
Move it beautifully. Oh, it wouldn't go. Green will shoot 2. He almost got the roll there. From the foul line, Green has missed 1 tonight. He's 5 out of 6. Livingston's 3rd foul.
Now Green is saying, I got to have at least 1 of these.
Well, he's got that. He can pull his team to within 1. A minute 25 remaining. Mike Fratello with play instruction. Let's just let you watch it here. It's a 1-point Atlanta game. On the shot clock. for two. An air ball out of bounds. The Lakers can take the lead.
Lakers want a timeout.
And I'm surprised by that, as hot as they are right now. But Pat Riley calls timeout. It's a one-point Atlanta game, but Los Angeles will have the ball when we come back. Well, there's the story, folks, and Los Angeles will have the ball, and they, if they score here, will have erased a 17-point Atlanta lead in the second half. Willis is out of the game, and Rollins back in to play defense for Atlanta. Less than a minute now. Rivers has Magic. Rollins plays Kareem, as they have for so many years.
Well, that's bread and butter right there. Kareem.
And a foul on Rollins. What a shot he made. He couldn't get arrested in the first half, and he just made the biggest basket of the game to this point.
And Riley, who supposedly is one of the coolest in the NBA, on this shot just lost all of his coolness. He jumped up and down and said, "Big fella, if you never did anything else the rest of the night, you did it just now."
I hate to say it, but Kareem has risen to the top here with that three-point play. So it's 111-109 Los Angeles with 45 seconds remaining. In the first quarter of this game, Kareem made 2 free throws. He made 1 free throw in the second quarter, a basket, 2 free throws in the third, and he's got 2 baskets and a free throw. In other words, he's gotten better as the game has gone on, despite the fatigue he has to feel.
Well, the thing about Kareem is he's always been a player to respond to big moments, and he has made so many of these. Bread and butter, and you see all of the Lakers react, and even Kareem, the rest of the bench, you know, they're saying this has been an uphill struggle. We are finally on top.
But if Atlanta scores, it's back even. And Atlanta will have the ball when play resumes here with 45 seconds left. Boy, what a comeback, though. And don't forget, we might have more thrills like this. The Celtics got hammered their last time out of the box in Denver. Larry Bird broke his nose, but he'll be in the lineup against Clyde Drexler and the Portland Trail Blazers, and that comes along next right here on TBS. And I hope Bob Neal, Rick Barry have as good a game as we have had in this one.
Well, the thing is, you look at Pat Riley telling his team, okay, this team has gotten very tentative. We do not want to give them something inside. Listen to Pat Riley.
One thing you don't do.
The Hawks have made just one of their last 8 shots since the 91-74 Atlanta lead. It's been 37-18 Lakers, but it's not over yet. Antoine Carr is back in. Tree Rollins out for Atlanta. Dominique will inbound at midcourt for the Hawks. And here we go. They've only made one of their last 8 attempts.
The Hawks should really be aggressive in this attempt to go to the basket. You know they're going to try to get the ball to Dominique Wilkins.
The Lakers really packing it in on Atlanta. They have to go to the jump shot. It'll be Whitman with 6 on the timer. It won't go. But there's Livingston again, and they start over. A basket ties it for Atlanta. 18 seconds left. Timeout, Atlanta.
None of those Hawks want to step up to the bar and take the challenge, and they were real tentative right then, and they looked to the bench and Mike Fratello for instructions.
17 seconds left in the, well, we won't say in the game, but in regulation. 16 on the 24-second clock, and once again, Cliff Livingston saved at least a chance for Atlanta with yet another offensive rebound.
Well, let me say it now. Win or lose, Cliff Livingston has been the player of this game today.
I agree with you. Although, boy, the Lakers have really, they've had a lot of heroes, too. And you can see them, Steve, just what Detroit did to Atlanta last year. Pack it in, make Atlanta go to a perimeter game, take the fast break away from Atlanta by making at one end, make them go perimeter, and they're not anywhere near as good a team that way than when they can pound it inside or when they can use their explosive fast break.
And that has hurt them along with the lack of good execution down the stretch. They have lost their confidence, and they're really not sure where to put the basketball now. Wilkins was a guy that was carrying them and making everything happen, and now he can't even get a shot in the air. Now this shot comes up from Randy Whitman, and you can see this is a tight shot. Just spoons out, and there's Livingston to make the save. Magic Johnson, he was dying to get his hands on that ball.
And I didn't see it live, but on the replay you could see Wilkins tip that ball a little bit, or it would have wound up with Magic Johnson. Well, if you wonder about what Atlanta's strategy is here, they got to go with the first decent shot they get so they have a chance at an offensive rebound.
They cannot take as much time as they took the last time. They've got to get the ball in the air quickly and then go to the boards if they miss.
And you can rest. If they get the ball inside, it's going to be a big surprise to me the way the Lakers are playing defense. But, of course, that's what Atlanta wants to do.
O'Reilly, he wants this one in a big, big way. He wants to stop this time.
Remember, there's 1 second less than what you see on the shot clock. Against 3 men, Wilkins misses. He gets another chance and misses. And a foul with 5 seconds left. Hawks have made just 1 of their last 11 shots. But they have a chance to tie it.
Wilkins had 2 shots, and I thought the second one was there for sure. The first was a tough try in traffic, but he chased it and kept the ball alive. You'll see there's all kinds of shirts around him, a pump, but he's the first one there with that great leaping ability. Never came down, and somewhere in there is Antoine Carr, and the Lakers are all thinking, don't let him get the thing over his head.
He's 1 out of 1 from the line tonight, a 75% foul shooter. He can tie it.
The Lakers take a timeout now, maybe to put just a little bit more pressure on Carr.
Yeah, let him think about it a little bit. Why not? He's 2 of 2 at the foul line tonight. He hasn't been there much. He has been one of those whose fingers have been pointed at in the media here in Atlanta about being overweight and not happy and storming out of the locker room the other night after the loss to Sacramento. And now what everybody on the bench says to Antoine Carr is relax, which is very easy to say, but not so easy to do.
No, you know what they're all saying? We love you. We're not mad at you now. Come through for us, big fella. Tie this game up.
We're with you, win or tie. And right now they can tie it, and if they do, the Lakers still have 5 seconds, and the Hawks are in the bonus, so the advantage would still be with Los Angeles. Isn't it amazing that good NBA games zip right along until the final 2 minutes, and they take an eternity, but it's so much fun. It gives the crowd a chance to get fired up and gives the announcers a chance to guess about what's going to happen next. We got a great chance of heading for overtime. Now, remember, should Carr miss this free throw, to Atlanta's credit, they have just dominated the board in the last 30 seconds. I think they've gotten 4 offensive rebounds to have this chance to tie the game up, or it would be history, and the folks here would be in the parking lot. Well, and Portland and Boston next with Bob Neal, Rick Barry.
That's a close and exciting ball game coming up. The history tells us that, but here what the Los Angeles Lakers want to do is, if the miss, they're just going to catch the ball and try to volleyball it around. We see who's gotten the advantage at the free throw line. Both teams have shot the ball well, but the Lakers have been there quite a few more times tonight.
Well, here we go, and Carr is the first man out for Atlanta, so he'll get to stand at that foul line and ponder a little further, but he doesn't seem.
Well, this is what.
But I know he can add, and he knows what the story is here.
This is what players dream about. He doesn't look like a guy that's dreaming. He's looking at the line, and his percentage tells you that he's not too bad from right there.
This to tie it with 5 seconds left. Yes. Timeout, Los Angeles. Carr as cool as a cucumber. So the Lakers call timeout. 5 seconds remaining, and the game tied at 1:11. post up Magic and let him shoot the hook, Steve?
Well, they have enough time. They're going to take the ball at half court, but that, you know, they're going to pack it in. The last time they were in this situation, Bill Russell ran on the floor and shook Reggie Theus's hand as they beat him at the buzzer. And we take a look at Riley drawing up a play. Or number 32, somewhere in the mix.
Yeah, that's not a big surprise. Well, here we go. 5 seconds left, tie game. Atlanta led by 17 at 91-74. It's now 1-11 all.
Now, the key for the Lakers will be the inbound pass. That's the first order of the day. Get the ball inbound.
Rollins, of course, back in the game to add both to the Atlanta defense. AC Green will trigger it in. They want to deny Magic the ball. They can't. No. Kareem at the buzzer. No, overtime. Kareem's tap would have counted had it gone. It did not. We'll play at least 5 minutes more in Atlanta. All tied at 1-11. Five minutes of overtime coming up. Steve Jones, Skip Carey from the Omni in Atlanta. Capacity crowd 16,451, and we're all tied at 1-11 in the fourth quarter. The Lakers outscored the Hawks 29-19, and remember, Atlanta has still made just one of their last 11 shots from the field. A big three-point play by Kareem for the Lakers and 2 clutch free throws for Antoine Carr, and that's why we go to time and a half. And don't forget, Bob and Rick are ready with that one when this one concludes, and I hope they have every bit as exciting a contest as we have had.
Well, the Hawks right now are breathing big sighs of relief because they know they have blown a golden opportunity and are just happy to get this extra 5-minute session.
And you wonder how much the game against Houston for the Lakers last night will figure in it, but that happens to everybody in this league every now and then. Dominique posts up. That's as close as he's been to the basket in 10 minutes. Rivers again, the jump shot, but this time they buy it. Doc has 15.
Finally, he said it went in. Here's a guy looking for 3.
He doesn't get any. Livingston the rebound. What a game he's in. Rivers, whoops. They could have called traveling and didn't. Wilkins in and out. Kareem the rebound. And he very wisely gives it to Magic. So the Lakers can tie. They rush it down the floor to Scott.
Scott looked like he wanted to take that 3-pointer, but tonight he's been reluctant to really put that ball in the air.
Magic with the hook. He never misses it. I swear he never misses that shot.
Well, that's what he said. I should have been able to take my hook. We'd be out of here.
He might be right. Here's Dominique. Boy, the Hawks are glad to have him back on the track. He's got 38.
He only scored 2 in that final period.
Not for lack of trying. Atlanta by 2. 3:38 left in OT.
Worthy too deep, but it won't go.
He gets another shot at it and sinks it. He's got 38. We're tied again at 1:15. Rivers with play instructions. Old number 5 coming up for Atlanta. Worthy plays Wilkins. They clear the zone and let him go 1-on-1. They made him try to earn it. Who's going to get it? Atlanta. Boy, the lack of rebounds has killed Los Angeles in the last few minutes.
Well, Green was the guy out there with the young legs, and he had a chance for the ball and couldn't get it, and everybody else seemed a little bit tired. They come back to Wilkins.
Down low, knocked away by Green. At the other end, Byron Scott against Rivers. A 2-shot foul. With the roar of the crowd, you couldn't hear the whistle. Scott will shoot 2. Rivers the foul. And he can shoot the Lakers back on top.
That's the only option that Doc Rivers had, and if had Scott probably come underneath that time, he'd probably be having a chance to shoot a 3-point play, but he was trying to make sure, and he went with the hammer.
Spud Webb about to check in for Atlanta after Scott's first free throw. The Lakers by 1. That's 13 for Byron Scott. Randy Whitman checks in as well. Out of the game goes Doc Rivers. Out of the game goes Cliff Levingston. 2:43 left. Lakers by 1. If you got a weak ticker, you better wait till night tracks, because we've got some great basketball going on here. Scott makes them both. So it's a 2-point Laker game. Their second lead of the second half.
Well, Dominique Wilkins is a guy that's going to have to get his hands on the ball right now. He's wide open in the corner away from the defensive pressure.
Rollins jump hook. That's his first shot of the night. That's not what Atlanta wanted. Magic brings it up. Antoine Carr about to come back in.
Well, no one's guarding Magic, and at that point, he likes to come down and just shoot from out there. They're looking for Kareem.
Rollins does all he can down under. Green stripped away by Webb. Again, Atlanta can tie it. Webb in the open floor splits them. Tie game. Less than 2 minutes in our first overtime.
A huge steal by Spud Webb.
Because A.C. Green had a layup in his sights. Magic is cut off. Byron Scott against the little guy. Shoots over it. Drills it. Scott with 16. Lakers by 2. 1:40 in overtime. They post up Wilkins against Worthy. Spud Webb is not hesitant, but he missed. And Magic jumps in for the rebound. Rollins screams for a foul against Kareem. Down at the other end, an easy layup for Green that time. And Atlanta lost their composure there. They spent their time arguing when a layup was made at the other end. And now it's a 4-point Laker game. Thank you very much. There's the story, and we're in overtime. Here's what caused the big argument here.
Well, watch. You see that Rollins and Kareem get hooked up underneath each other, and he gets leveraged to the ground, and that went unnoticed. And the Lakers came back with A.C. Green and scored.
It is an understatement to say that Atlanta needs one here. They've got Carr low, Wilkins up top against Worthy, who's really made him earn everything he's gotten lately. Whitman, the open jump, They've lived by the jump shot in the second half, have the Hawks, and they may die by it.
Well, Magic,
Less than a minute.
He puts his hand in the air like that was the celebration rebound right there. They're working for one good shot here.
Atlanta has fouls to take if they gamble defensively, but they're not doing it. The Lakers run some clock. Look at that. Oh, Kareem missed it, but now they can start over. Webb knocks it loose, and it'll be a loose ball foul on Webb. And instead of shooting a free throw, it's only the first foul of the 2 minutes. So the ball should go on the side to Los Angeles, and they can run still more clock. And Worthy will trigger it in to Magic.
Well, you know, the Lakers now want to run clock, and that's all they're thinking about. They'll use all 24 and really put some pressure on unless they just get a free chance like they just had with Kareem.
A foul would be the second of the 2-minute period. Green wisely spins it back out. 8 on the shot clock. Magic for 3. Well, that's... Say goodnight, Josephine. How about that shot? How about that shot, and how about this comeback? It looks like a bomb scare is going off in the Omni as the folks head for the exits here. And the Hawks argue about the officiating, but give the Lakers the credit. We'll be back. Well, there are a lot of candidates, but tonight's Miller Lite player of the game is James Worthy, a career-high 38 points. On behalf of Miller Lite, Turner Broadcasting proud to donate $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund in the name of James Worthy. You could give it to him, you could give it to Livingston, you could give it to Wilkins, you could certainly give it to Magic Johnson. Boy, it's been an epic, but you know, I'm from Atlanta, man, but you really got to admire these Lakers. They have shown a little intestinal fortitude. Down 17 in this one.
Well, he is screaming for joy right there. He's saying, hey, This is what I'm talking about when I talked about guaranteeing a championship the second time around. These guys have shown the heart of a champion. They've clawed their way back in it, and now they have a huge advantage over these Atlanta Hawks. Hawks are going to be thinking about a three-point play. Spud Webb is out of the ball game. Scott Hastings in with Whitman, Wilkins, Livingston, and Carr.
Atlanta, though, needs 3 possessions. Carr, that's for 2. Carr has 9. Scott, Wilkins fouls him. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 with 17 seconds left.
The bad thing is Scott is their best free thrower and traditionally shoots better than 85% from the line, and all he wants out of this deal is just 1.
Well, we're going to probably leave you in a hurry after this game to get out to Portland and the Celtics and Trailblazers. It's always a special privilege to work a game in the Omni where our entire TBS crew gets to operate, and they're the best in the business, and they've showed that to you again tonight.
Well, you look at that bench, and that's a forlorn Doc Rivers down there on the end, and we talked about the finger pointing before the ball game. Well, they had 5 fingers pointed. They'll probably have 10 after this game.
Or maybe they'll go in the other direction. By the way, Dominique Wilkins is 17 out of 41 from the field.
And it doesn't seem like he had that kind of a night where it seemed like he shot the ball that much. Scott gets both the free throws.
He has 6 in the overtime. Wilkins for 3, nowhere near, and they may just let him run it out.
Well, the Lakers, they don't want to bring it across half court. Kareem said, yeah, I'll take it. I'll dribble it out. Now he wants a 3.
Boy, the Los Angeles Lakers showed you something there. Your final score, 126-119. Executive producer of TBS Sports, Don McGuire. Tonight's game produced by Rohan Backfish, directed by Skip Ellison. Rick Rayford, our technical director. Our associate directors, Kenny Noland and Mark Zeman. Studio producer Rodney Triplett. And Rose Smith has been